Basically, asset tracking system is to locate an asset within campus of an industry. Asset can be different, which depends on industry. It may be vehicle, animal, labor, or machinery. For example, in a car manufacturing company, it seems mandatory to keep record of locations for each car, so the car to be located can be referred as an asset. Formerly, asset tracking was doing by observing presence of each asset, which is obviously requires more amount of time and manpower. This scenario can be changed by implementing automatic asset tracking system. Our system is based on RSSI measurement model. RSSI is received signal strength indication. It means received power of RF signal from asset tag, which is used to estimate location. RF tags will be fixed on each asset which is to be tracked. There are various technologies available for asset tracking like GPS, Wi-Fi, Zigbee. For our project, we have adopted -7 technology. Formally, -7 is a wireless technology created to have low power consumption and low latency response. Technically, -7 supports 433 MHz frequency and 28 kbps data rate. -7 has some momentous advantages over other wireless technologies like Wi-Fi, Zigbee and Bluetooth. For range and non-line of sight requirement, -7 shows significant growth compared to others. Additionally, -7 have a good capability to penetrate over water and concrete. However, -7 provides low data rate, but for asset tracking domain, this is negligible. These are the components we have used in your project. Asset tracking system is analogous to offline GPS system. World tracking area is divided into multiple departments. Each department contains 4 or more PTX devices based on the size of department. Here, configuration of department A is shown in which 4 PTX devices are placed. Asset tag will be attached on the things which are to be tracked in tracking area. Asset tag will broadcast its identity by transmitting signal at regular intervals. Now, PTX device will receive these signals and calculate RSSI from received signal. Each PTX device will generate a frame which contains PTX ID, asset ID and RSSI. Then it will send it to the master device. Master device will forward each received frames to the server which runs GUI software. GUI software will estimate the location of specific asset and it will display on particular department map. This system also controls entry and exit of authorized assets of company. When any assets want to enter or leave the company, GUI software will send asset ID to IR transmitter and it will open or close the parking gate. So automatically security will be maintained. Here are the peripherals used in project, including the master PTX device, 4 PTX devices, 2 asset tags, IR transmitter and motor driver system. We have placed PTX and asset devices on wooden pole about 4 feet high from ground. We have chosen Nirma University football ground for demonstration. Here we have created 80 by 50 meter grid on football ground. We have placed PTX devices at each corner of grid. And we have placed asset tag within coverage area of grid. This is PTX device 1. On LCD, RSSI value received from asset tag 1 is displayed. This is asset tag placed on ground and it is broadcasting its identity after specific interval. Within this area, any number of assets can be placed. This is PTX device 2 on third corner of grid. And finally, this is PTX device 4. all these PTX devices are sending RSSI value of asset tag 1 to master device. Master device sends this information to laptop via USB to serial. GUI software is running on laptop, which estimates location from RSSI value and also displays the current location of asset tag 1 on football ground. Meanwhile, information coming from master device is displaying on side window. When tag 1 is detected, IR transmitter will transmit asset ID to IR receiver and motor driver control system will open parking. Now, we are adding another asset tag, which is asset tag 2. When asset tag 2 is identified, IR transmitter will transmit asset ID and IR will receive this information and motor control driver will open the parking. So now tag 1 and 2 both are identified. Now we are changing the position of existing asset tag 1. So updated location of asset tag 1 is displaying on GUI window. Let's take a brief overview of GUI portion of our application. These are the features provided for simple user interface. From menu, we can add department, asset and PTX information, including its ID and various other required parameters. By selecting that particular device, we can edit or remove that device. Now, let's go to the actual window. Tracking of the assets will be done on this window. Here, we can select the department of our choice from this combo box. Location of all the assets for that particular department will be displayed on this window.